Hi, in the last video we studied about web services and API usage in Liferay. Today in this video we will study about understanding LDAP integration with Liferay and what is LDAP. Integration in Liferay refers to the process of linking and coordinating various systems and data sources within the Liferay platform, enabling smooth communication and data exchange to improve overall functionality and user satisfaction. So let's discuss agenda. Agenda of this video is to introduce what is LDAP, and after we will see LDAP integration benefits Liferay, and following this we will shift our focus to the practical side. We will gain insight into the step-by-step process of LDAP authentication Liferay. So first we talk about what is LDAP. LDAP is a stand for Lightweight Directory Access Protocol, which is a protocol used for the accessing and maintaining distributed directory information service over an IP network. LDAP server store and organize info such as a user accounts and group membership in a hierarchical structure. LDAP server as a foundation for standards directory access, offering a robust capability for user authentication and authorized across various systems. LDAP directory offer a robust republications and distribution capability, allowing organizations and efficiently manage and distribute directory data across multiple servers. Now I am going to talk about LDAP integration benefits in Liferay. First benefit is centralized user management. LDAP integration plays a pivotal role in centralized user authentication, providing a streamlined approach to user management across systems within the organization. By leveraging, organization can establish standards directory service that service as a the authentication source to user authentication and authorize. Next is enhanced security. LDAP integration with the Liferay provides a robust framework that ensure secure access for authorized users across the digital ecosystem. Next is benefit: reduce redundancy. Through LDAP integration with the Liferay, organization can significantly reduce data and redundancy across systems by centralizing user authentication and management. Next is efficient directory service. LDAP integration with the Liferay enables efficient directory service, streamlining user authentication and management, improve scalability. LDAP integration with the Liferay introduces enhanced scalability, offering a organization and flexibility seamless extend their user authentication capability as their need grow by leveraging LDAP centralized directory services. Interoperability, a concern of Liferay platform facilitates seamless communication and integration between diverse systems. By embracing interoperability, organizations can break down silos and enable their different applications and technology to work another harmoniously. Next is simplified integration. Liferay offers simplified integration solution, streamlining the process of functioning diverse systems and applications for enhanced efficiency and productivity. Now let's discuss prerequisites. Before we dive into LDAP integrations process with the Liferay, it's essential to ensure that you have the necessary software installed on your system. Here is what we need. We need to Java 11 and Liferay server Apache Directory Studio, JExplorer. Now we have installed all necessary applications, including its located Apache Directory Studio. So first we need to open Apache Directory Studio and add a new server. So click on new server and select this Apache DS. Click on finish. After add a server, so first we need to start Apache server. Wait until Apache server started. After started Apache server, we need to start library server. So my library server is already started. So I'm going to the next step. So go to the browser and log in into the library portal. Click here and hit the URL localhost 5080. And first we need to log in into the library portal. Click on sign in. Sorry, use password. After the login, we need to configure with the LDAP library server. So after this, so click on control panel. Go to the click on global menu and select the control panel. Go to instance setting and go to the LDAP. First we need to configure with LDAP library server. Enable all this, enables require and LDAP policy. With this policy enabled, the portal will not check for valid password, expired password or user that are logged account. Suppose that I delete the user and from LDAP directory, it's not access and login into the library portal. Now, and password algorithm is selected as such. And now go to the server and add a server. Click on add and select Apache Directory Service. And test a connection. So I'm using the default password and login credentials of LDAP. So test connection. Now you can see library has successfully connected with the LDAP server. Next, we need to check user is created or not in LDAP. So click test LDAP users. Now you see no user where we found. So first we need to create a user for the import export from the LDAP directory. So first go to the JExplorer and check the login credentials like localhost, port number and base DN4 and your admin login credentials. So I just open JExplorer and connect with the LDAP server. So click file and connect and provide the login credentials. So I just give the localhost name and give the port name. So my port name default is 103 So after we need to provide base GN. So my password, my base is default this, and go to the user and passwords. So I select this user and password and provide the admin credentials of server LDAP server. So I just use admin. My login credentials is my, and LDAP just provide default password is secret. So just click on and enter password and select the template. If you have not template, use the default and click on save. And click on OK. Now you can see you are successfully logged into the JXport from LDAP login credentials. We need to first create a user, LDAP user. So go to the com.fa and right click on and click on new entry. You will be promoted to provide the details of object class. So after click on new entry, just open this and provide the object classes. So we need to CN and SN name. So click on CN. CN name is in library is screen name. So my screen name is that after we need to provide object class. So first we need person. Click on add. Second is init org persons. Add this. Next is init top. After init org persons, so select top and click on this. After click open new tablet editor. So in library or import the users, we need to some mandatory fields like first we need to SN name and email name, email ID, next password, given name, and for overall for this. So first we need to provide the SN name. SN name is last name in library. So my last name is Khan and I just create my name users. So go to the next is given name. So given name is next provide the mail ID. So go to the mail. So my mail is default khan@library.com. I just use that for the testing purpose. So we need to password. So go to the user password and create a password. So I just create test only. Select this for the importing and exporting password. After we need to click on submit here. Now you can see your users created successfully. So I just move on again, browser on library portal. So again check test LDAP connections. Its library is successfully connected with this. Now move on, check users are import or not. So click on this. I just create a user khanslibrary.com. After test and creating for this, we need to add for the server, give a server name. So I just give the LDAP users and click on save. Now click on export and click on enable for the export. Save, click on import for the importing user. So I enable this and click save. So I just click on save. Import interval time is 1. So I just give there 1 while we user get on library server after 1 minute per 1 minute. And now go to the control panel again and select user organizations and wait until your users import or not. Now you can see your user import successfully. LDAP users are Irshad Khan and rename this. Click on this and check email ID. It's khan@library.com and go to the new Ignito modes and login this user on library. Click on sign in and give this and default password I set best. Click on sign in. Now you can see your LDAP users successfully login. So first we need to give them some necessary access for terms and conditions and agree and give the security name. So I just give the security and now you can see your user successfully login into the library portal. This user is LDAP user. We need to set some permissions and admin credentials through the library. So I hope this video was helpful for you and thank you for watching this video and thank you. Good.